Welcome to Tawlet El Sifra. Today I have a full load of Persian food. These are dishes that are Persian, Iranian, Farsi, and they are made delicious. This is the easiest way to make them. Let me just say this. This Sadaf name brand, in my opinion, is the best brand that you can get in order for you to make any kind of Persian related food. For example, this right here is a walnut and pomegranate dish. Walnut, if you're doing this from scratch, you would need a lot of walnut. You'll have to do a food processor and grain it and chop it and do a lot of things with it. But getting this paste does it all for you. They tell you that this is how you eat it. You can just take it like this and eat it. I think that you need to add some more flavors to it. So I'll start out by sauteing some onions. I'm gonna get some vegetable oil. Ooh, just a tiny bit. I'll put a little bit of onions to flavor. I say a little bit, but I usually put a lot. I love onion. Onion is the best flavoring of any food. And then I'm gonna saute it for a minute or two. And while that's going on, I'm gonna explain to you the other dish. So here's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make more than one dish, but I'm not gonna tell you to make them all at the same time. I'm just putting all these Persian food dishes all in one video because they're all very easy and follow almost all the same steps. So while the sauteing of this one is going on, I'm gonna bring another pot and I'll make another dish, Persian dish. And this one is the sabzi. So the sabzi is another one of these really good dishes, also made by the same company, which has herbs, beans, and vegetarian stew. You can get the dry herbs from any ethnic stores, all of them sell it. And I usually get these cans, I get them this size from any of the ethnic stores. For me, I like to get I order the large ones because we love these dishes and we can go through them very quickly. So that's why I ordered the large size. This one right here I got from the local stores. Let's see. This onion is about ready. Let me lower the heat a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the sabzi. The fasanjoon, which is this one here, the walnut one. When you go to a Persian restaurant, when you order it, you can say, I want it with chicken or I want it with meat. We always order it with chicken, and that's just the way we all grew up on. So once this is ready, I'll put some chicken in there and water. The juice and the boiling water from the chicken will flavor this even better. I'm gonna do the same thing here with the onion. Because this is larger, I'm gonna get more onion there. Let's do the same thing we did before. And because they all follow the same, basically the same way of cooking this, I am not gonna bore you with doing 3 different videos of basically the same procedures. One of the things that you will find out about me is I love the flavors, but I don't wanna spend the time making it from scratch. And I don't wanna be tired when my company show up. I wanna be happy and ready to join the company when they arrive. So that's why I get a lot of shortcuts, not in flavor, but shortcuts in time. So this is the second one. I'm gonna put more onion because this is a larger. I just washed chicken, raw chicken. You can do any kind of chicken. If I was doing a bigger dish, I would buy the thighs and the breast. I bought both, but I'm only gonna use the thighs. And it's almost, like if you look at it right here, it's almost sauteed to where it's gonna start changing color. I don't want it to change color. Let me add the chicken here. Just wash them and add water. These are the best recipes. And I'm letting you know something. I have some friends that are Persian that when they come here and I make these dishes, they don't ask me per se whether I bought it I bought it like ready-made or not, but my friends, when they come and they taste my Persian food, they all like praise me for the quality of the food. And they say, oh my God, you know how to cook Persian food. Well, yeah, I get the cans and all I have to do is just pour it in. Once it comes to where it boils, I want it to be reduced, but it doesn't matter when I throw this in. I can throw it in before it's reduced. Once it comes to a boil, put these in and then wait for it to get low. With the meat, I don't have to do that. It's not like the chicken where I need the chicken broth as part of the dish. And then I'll just add pomegranate molasses to it. While this is happening, I'm gonna get the meat and cut it in small pieces. I'm gonna cut them, stack them up and cut them like this. It will be much easier. And I will have just enough to make these dishes. A lot of people ask me where I get my meat, because the secret to good cooking, no matter what dish you're making, is good quality meat. So I get them here from butcher shops. I think that when people are eating your food and the meat is very fresh and melts in your mouth, basically, that's what you need with any of these dishes. Any dish you make, doesn't matter whether it's Persian or not, any dish you make. With the chicken, I always make sure that the chicken is organic. So this is almost done. Now I'm gonna put the meat here and get ready for dish number 3. Once the meat is cooked with the onion, see, the best part about this is I don't even have to put any salt and pepper to the meat, because these things already have everything and they don't come salty. This brand, unlike a lot of the jars that you buy from the stores, they don't make them salty. Now I'm gonna get to dish number 3, Persian dish number 3. Again, it's the same process. And this one is the hosh qeima. All of these are called vegetarians, but like I said, I don't keep it vegetarian. I add to it. Now, if you're a vegetarian, and you know very well that when I cook, I always give you that option. When you get these and you want to do it the vegetarian side, all you have to do is just skip the part for the meat or the chicken. So for example, the chicken one, the fasanjoon, what you can do with that is you can put vegetarian broth, vegetable broth, instead of that, and then add to it the onion and the pomegranate molasses. When you do this one right here, you don't have to add the meat. You can just do the onion and this and the pomegranate molasses. Okay. This one is the qeima. Believe me, I started thinking about these dishes the other day when my friend invited me for iftar dinner at their house, and they had cooked these dishes. Let's get the onion. Sometimes if you're using a lower quality meat, which a lot of people use, it's not lower quality, it's just the one that people use for roast, and it is very good meat. What you would do is you have the meat, like you can almost see it brownish. With this quality meat, you don't have to do that. You can just, this is good enough, but I'm just gonna let it go a little bit further because the chicken is taking its time and we're not in a rush because of Mr. Chicken Dish. Let me cut these. Here's that. Again, all the processes are the same. me wash my hands. Okay, what I'll do, and I don't know why I'm doing it. I think when I have a lot of this layer, the fat, people usually take that off. And this is so little that it doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna do that, just in case. Sometimes this is such a huge layer that is on top, and you can just scoop it out like that. But there's not much here. Now, this one is done. It's already getting brownish color. So here's the korma sebzi. We just call it sebzi. It's got so many flavors in it. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Oh, you can just eat it like that, but I'm just making it into a fancy dish. Here's this dish. It's done. It's ready to eat, believe it or not. The only thing I'm gonna do now is just add a little bit of the pomegranate molasses to it. Only because I love pomegranate molasses. I don't even have to add any water or anything. This is ready to eat by itself. I'll put a very little amount of this. And that's it. I don't even have to taste it because whatever amount I add is gonna taste delicious. Now, when my company come in, I will probably taste it just to make sure that it is, you know, doesn't need anything, but this right now is ready to eat. So I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Give this a good stir. And once the meat is cooked the same as this, then I'll add the qiyma to it. Okay, this one, almost there. So this is the chicken. It's almost ready for me to put this on it. Right now, I'm really just waiting for this to reduce. There's nothing in here that's not ready. And I can put it in here, wait for it to reduce, but while I'm waiting for that to get ready, I'll just wait for that. This one is the qiyma, which is the split peas. Like I said, every one of these you can do into a vegetarian dish. All you have to do is add the onions, and then I add this magic sauce there. You don't have to. They actually sell it to you as ready to eat. And Sadaf is the magic company. But they are the company that I buy all of this. When I want to be sure that it's gonna happen correctly, that the dish is gonna come out right, that's the company I buy this from. I'll try others, but if I'm just trying it. But this has proven to me that it's very good. And now, same thing, I'll wait for it to simmer a little bit. I'll add some pomegranate molasses to it and just wait for it to simmer and ready to eat. Like, these are so good and healthy. Like this, every 6 ounces is 210 calories. So it's not even high in fat or high in calories. These are healthy cooking, which is what I love, of course. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit of this magic sauce. And now, I think it's time for me to add this is the walnut dish. Really, really very good. But again, if I was to make it from scratch, this will be such a long process. That's why most people do not make this at home. They go get the paste from somewhere, which is what I'm doing, and then they add all the other ingredients to it. I just get it flavored. I don't get just the paste. They get the paste for the walnut, and then they add the pomegranate and all the other stuff to it. I don't add anything to it. The spices, all of that is already embedded in here. So that's one. And see, this one here, it does have pomegranate in it. So when I add the pomegranate molasses, it enhances that in it, that flavor. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, when you go to any place, any city, check out if there's any Persian restaurants there and go try it. Try one of these 3 dishes. They have the best kebabs too. Next time I'll make you some Persian kebabs. And if you don't believe me, go to any restaurant that is a Persian restaurant and try it. They have the best flavors. My son lives in Atlanta, and every time I go there, that's #1 place where we go. They have plenty of Persian restaurants, but we always go to one of them. I'm gonna put a little bit of this and just let it reduce. I'm not gonna simmer this one like the other 2, because the other 2 are done, the ones with the meat. But the chicken, because I want it to reduce, because it needs to be like very thick in the sauce itself. So I'll wait for it to reduce, and then I'll serve it. But that would not stop me from tasting it. All that it's gonna do right now is the taste is going to be a little bit thinner than when I'm gonna serve it. But the taste is the same. These are done. I'm gonna taste them right now. I'm going to get 3 spoons. And I'm gonna dig in. This is the sabzi, the herbs, and the beans one. And I added the onions and the meat to it and the pomegranate. No salt or anything else. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is really, really good. This one is the qima. Again, this is the split yellow peas, and it's the one that we added the onions, the meat, and the pomegranate molasses. Delicious. Doesn't make it justice. And this one is just gonna be diluted, but the flavor is all in there. Oh my God. Oh, nothing. It really does not need anything. I was wondering if it needed some salt or pepper. These type of dishes, they don't need spices. They don't need high spices. It's not like the Indian restaurant or Indian food where you actually need to hype their spices. Their flavor stands on its own, and they're delicious and they're very good. Try it. Very easy, very simple, and it should be doable at any time. And thank you again for watching this. These are 3 dishes for the time of less than 1 dish if you're making it from scratch. Thank you again for watching, and welcome to طاولة السفرة.